Hi folks, I'm Joel, and welcome to the next video in our series on coding with AI and CMS. Now this video is going to be a little shorter because it's a really simple thing, but I have to confess something. I screwed up. I coded a component. It's a really nice hero component, but I forgot to include dark mode. So we're going to use an AI agent to actually bring dark mode into this component using how we've already implemented dark mode in the rest of the website. It's a pretty simple one, but it's a super important use case, and you can expand on this one throughout your entire website if you want to go ahead and add dark mode to it. Let's dive in. Okay, so this is our website that we've been working on as part of this video series, and there's quite a few components that are already in here. It has a header component that has dark mode implemented, so most of this site is implemented in dark mode, which is why my mistake kind of glares to the eye here when you go to the About Us page, and you can see that, oops, this component looks pretty crappy, and you can't see anything that's going on in here. Now, in light mode, it's fine. Dark mode, not so good. How do we fix this? Well, we can use AI to code it up for us. And I don't think it's going to be very hard. One of the other thing that I want to look at is if you look at this component, it's kind of neat where it desaturates the image when you get into dark mode. So I kind of like that. It's kind of a cool effect. You might not like it, but for this site, I kind of want to do that. So I'm going to give my AI agent a little more context. So we're working in VS Code. This is our actual hero component that we're working on. And you can see that it's a pretty straightforward component. It's a React server component. We're using Tailwind here, so we can use Tailwind's dark mode, the dark colon prefix to kind of do this for us. So let's give our AI agent some context. I'm using Claude Sonnet 4 in agent mode in GitHub for VS Code, or GitHub Copilot for VS Code. So add dark mode to this component. Desaturate the image in dark mode. Actually, that's pretty simple. That probably is enough for this agent to actually figure out what we needed to do here. It's going to look at it. It's going to figure it out. Sometimes what it does is it actually goes through and looks through other files that are in your project. But for this one, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward on what it does. And what I love about how VS Code works in particular, I'm going to do some other videos that actually look at Cursor and some other AI coding tools, but I really like the way GitHub Copilot does the diff on here. It's just like kind of like a Git diff. And by the way, when you're working in a project where you're going to be using AI to do some coding, absolutely put that project in Git, whether it be GitHub or just some kind of Git repo, so that you can do the difference not only from here, but from your Git diff as well. Okay, so we can actually preview this thing and just bring it up here. So it looks pretty good. I don't see the desaturate though, so I think it kind of missed how the desaturating works. The desaturate didn't work. Try again. Sometimes just try again will work. So let's see what it does on here. Looks like what it did is it said dark saturate -50. Looks like that wasn't quite enough. There we go. Saturate 0. Now we've got the similar effect as to what's on there. Although I think the brightness, I don't think we need the brightness on here. So we can actually do a manual change to this. If it's done, let's wait till it's done before we go and do a bunch of stuff on here. But you can actually do manual changes to what came back from your from the AI as well. So we've got the green stuff is the stuff that it changed and added. And it looks like it's doing a bunch of stuff here. Then it undid some stuff. Okay. Right. Okay, so we're in here. So I don't like the extra darkness that it brought in. So I'm going to take out that and just leave it saturate 0. That's not bad. And then you can see that it's got a ring, a black ring around there, a white ring that's slightly different. I'm not really sure why we need a ring around that image at all. But looks fine. Let's go to back to light mode, make sure it's all good. Looks pretty good. And there you have it. So now we're going to actually click keep on here. And we've got it done. Here we go. We got dark mode on our hero component, and it fits in with how the rest of the site has been working and looking great. Thanks for joining me on this quick hitter video on adding dark mode to a hero component. I really screwed up in not doing that the first time. When I'm creating components from future, I'm going to say, don't forget to include dark mode. But join us in future videos where we're going to explore some different tools and even a headless CMS MCP server so that when we do create some components inside our project, that it can automatically model that content into our headless CMS for us. That's some really exciting stuff. I can't wait to show it to you. So join us later.